Seems that we're in the biggest room of the cave now.
And there's another one. I like it. I think
There's this thing.
Too dark for my camera.
So this is, believe it or not, the first room that we entered into our cave. So you want to see the hole that Jack Bingham came down? That one. Oh. He was super skinny. Now that's one of the borehole samples, and it's about 6 inches wide. So he didn't have to squeeze himself into that. We're going to go to the sorry for stuttering. I don't know why.
They just thought that they were going to see the thing around on the ground. They kept hitting the cave. The tip of their drill would drop off and fall down. A lot of water.
This is it right here. So, how many of y'all have ridden on a teacup ride or know what it is? What's the motion that you make? This, right? Yeah, you go in circles forever. Gets you a little dizzy, huh? Yeah. Well, he got to go on his own teacup ride on a drill bit all the way down here. He was quite disoriented because the drill bit had to spin in order to go down. So he was a little dizzy, didn't know what to do. He got down, he looked over here, and it was really dark. There weren't any lights yet, and he thought this was Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, he was so scared that he probably added his own to this giant pile of bat poo. But we will never know. Yes, this is bat guano, because bats did live in our cave years, thousands of years before our cave has closed. We used to have 5 natural openings in our cave called sinkholes. You might have heard of sinkholes lately in the news. There's some that have opened up lately. But ours are natural opening to a cave, and they have since closed up. But when they were here, you can see places where they would have been hanging from. By the way, they're kind of pitted out like this. Now you'll also see some that just look like they have tiny little holes, almost like when it rains on mud and it just leaves that splatter stuff. It looks like that in the ceiling in other places. So those areas, we predict that they might not be able to have any formations growing from them because bats are mammals like you and I, so possibly their oils could have destroyed those areas. We're not quite sure. However, they left quite a nest behind. You want to meet my best friend? Come here. You cannot see the I-35 is on top. Oh, guys, did you know that we're right under I-35 right now?
I knew that was
for real. Like right where you were standing was under the bridge. It kind of goes diagonal across. So this is my best friend right here. He's a sumo wrestler. He's my best friend in the whole entire world. And in order to keep the pounds on, he makes sure he eats a diet solely of butterscotch ice cream sundaes with whipped cream and a cherry on top. Yum. I mean, I wish I could have that life. But look over here. I showed you the brown glowstone earlier, right? There's a few in our cave. This is the largest glowstone on site, on trail in our cavern. It is 15 feet wide, 12 feet tall, and 9 feet in diameter. We call it the flowing stone of time because it's 75,000 years old. It's really old. And you can see that motion of water that I told you about, how all that water flows down. This is the first time since I've been working, the 3 years that I've been here seasonally, that I've seen it flow like this. So this is a pretty big deal for me at least. Now, look at this puddle of water. It's full. Sometimes you'll see where it kind of splashes in there, but whenever it's full, it really magnifies all of the stuff from below because our water, we have a super cool natural water purification system above us, 35 feet that water travels, and it makes the water in here 98% pure. So we can drink it, and because it's pure, it really magnifies all the rocks. So it looks like about a foot, but there's 3 feet in that hole. It's 3 feet deep, and it holds approximately 165 gallons of drill, a little hole. So, you want to come this way?
Stay tuned for next part.